Ever found yourself scrolling through financial news, maybe reading about the latest fintech disruptor or a traditional banking giant making waves, and a particular name keeps popping up? A name associated with innovation, perhaps a bold new strategy, or maybe even navigating some turbulent economic waters? We often hear about the institutions themselves, the mergers, the acquisitions, the quarterly reports. But behind every successful, or sometimes struggling, financial powerhouse, there's a driving force, a strategic mind at the helm. Someone making the big decisions, setting the course, and ultimately shaping the future of that organization. Think about it. When a company launches a groundbreaking product, or faces a significant challenge, our curiosity often turns to the person in charge. Who is the visionary? Who is the steady hand on the tiller? Who is the individual ultimately accountable for the bank's performance and its impact on the wider economy? Today, we're diving into that very question, but with a twist. We're not just looking for a name and a title. We're going to explore the context surrounding this individual, the institution they lead, and why understanding their role is so crucial in today's rapidly evolving financial landscape. Let's talk about Roger Bank. Now, you might be thinking, Roger Bank? I haven't heard of them. And that's perfectly all right. The global financial ecosystem is vast, with countless institutions serving diverse markets and niches. Perhaps Roger Bank is a rising star in a specific region, a digital-first challenger bank making its mark, or maybe even a well-established player undergoing a significant transformation. Regardless of its current stature or your familiarity with the name, the fundamental question remains, who is the person steering this ship? Who is the CEO of Roger Bank? Before we reveal that name, let's consider why knowing the CEO of any financial institution matters. It's not just about satisfying curiosity. The CEO's leadership style, their track record, their vision for the future, all of these factors have a tangible impact on the bank's operations, its customers, its employees, and even the broader economy. Think about some of the most recognizable figures in the banking world. Their names are often synonymous with the institutions they lead. Their pronouncements can move markets, their strategic decisions can reshape industries, and their personal philosophies can permeate the entire organizational culture. A CEO sets the tone at the top. They define the ethical standards, the risk appetite, and the overall strategic direction of the bank. Are they a risk taker, pushing the boundaries of innovation? Or are they a more conservative leader, focused on stability and steady growth? Understanding their leadership style can provide valuable insights into the bank's current trajectory and its potential future. Furthermore, a CEO acts as the primary spokesperson for the bank. In times of crisis or success, they are the ones who communicate with stakeholders, investors, regulators, customers, and the media. Their ability to articulate the bank's position and inspire confidence is crucial for maintaining trust and navigating challenges. In today's interconnected world, where financial institutions operate across borders and are subject to complex regulations, the role of the CEO has become even more demanding. They need to be adept at navigating geopolitical complexities, adapting to technological disruptions, and responding to evolving customer expectations. So, as we focus on Roger Bank, keep in mind that the individual at its helm is not just a figurehead. They are the architect of its strategy, the driver of its performance, and the face of the organization to the world. Now, let's delve a little deeper into what kind of institution Roger Bank might be. The name itself doesn't immediately suggest a specific origin or focus. Roger is a fairly common name, lending an air of approachability, perhaps even a sense of reliability. This could hint at a bank that prioritizes customer relationships and trust. Alternatively, the name might be entirely arbitrary, a modern branding choice aimed at sounding distinctive and memorable. In the competitive landscape of financial services, a unique name can be a valuable asset. Could Roger Bank be a traditional brick-and-mortar institution with a long history? Or is it a nimble, tech-savvy newcomer leveraging the latest digital innovations? Perhaps it specializes in a particular sector, such as small business lending, sustainable finance, or serving a specific demographic. Without more specific information about Roger Bank itself, we have to rely on the universal principles of leadership and the impact a CEO has on any organization, especially within the highly regulated and trust-dependent banking industry. The CEO of Roger Bank would be responsible for overseeing all aspects of the bank's operations, from setting financial targets and managing risk to fostering a positive work environment and ensuring compliance with regulatory requirements. They would work closely with the board of directors, a governing body responsible for representing the interests of shareholders and providing strategic oversight. The relationship between the CEO and the board is critical for the long-term success of any bank. The board provides guidance and accountability, while the CEO executes the strategic vision and manages the day-to-day affairs of the institution. Furthermore, the CEO would be instrumental in shaping the bank's culture. Their values and priorities would inevitably trickle down throughout the organization, influencing employee behavior, customer service, and the overall reputation of Roger Bank. In an era of increasing scrutiny and social responsibility, the CEO also plays a crucial role in defining the bank's ethical stance and its commitment to sustainability and corporate social responsibility. Stakeholders increasingly expect financial institutions to operate with integrity and contribute positively to society. So, by now, you are probably on the edge of your seat, wondering who exactly holds this significant position at Roger Bank. You've patiently followed the context building, the exploration of the CEO's importance, and the potential characteristics of the institution itself. And the answer is: slight pause for dramatic effect, perhaps with a visual transition. Unfortunately, as of my last update, there is no publicly known, widely recognized financial institution operating under the name Roger Bank with a readily available CEO. Transition to a more explanatory and analytical tone. Now, before you feel misled, consider this: the exercise we've just undertaken highlights a crucial point about information access and the vastness of the global financial landscape. While major international banks and their leaders are frequently in the news, there are countless smaller, regional, or newly established financial institutions that may not have the same level of public profile. It's possible that Roger Bank is a hypothetical name used for the purpose of this discussion. Or, it could be a smaller institution operating in a specific geographic region or niche market that hasn't garnered widespread international attention. It might even be a very recently established entity that is still in its early stages of development and hasn't yet publicly announced its leadership. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.